Hey, what is up everyone? It is your friendly neighborhood home brewer, Rick here, and today I'm bringing you another smoker review, okay? I got a different pit. I fell in love with this brand, and I've since sold the Oklahoma Joe. Just simple fact, I bought this pit, and I never used the Oklahoma Joe. So, without further ado, we're going to get into it, and here it is, ladies and gentlemen. Let me step back, pardon the garage. I just moved in here a couple of weeks ago, and I'm still trying to get this crap put together. But ladies and gentlemen, that is the Yoder Cheyenne. This is not a new pit. I did not buy this pit brand new. I'll go ahead and zoom in here on the badge. If you guys can see that, that is number 19. She was built 10/2/07, and still a brick shit house. Pardon my French. But I saved this little jewel here off of Craigslist. A gentleman had it for sale for over 8 months. People would not give him what he wanted for it. I made him an offer. He was asking $700. I told him I'd give him $5, and I could be over there in 20 minutes. And well, you'll say, there she sits. All right, we're going to get into talking about this thing. Okay, we're going to start at that end. We're going to start at this other end here, because this is the magic. This is where the magic happens. You know, this is where you get everything for this pit. As you guys know, if you're watching this video about a Yoder smoker, you probably don't know about a Yoder smoker. But for those of you that don't know, I apologize for the light, but you've got your big dual butterfly damper there. Good large area of a door. You know, unlike the Oklahoma Joe, you know, you can load firewood in that thing all day, never have to open that. It just makes it nice. If my prayers have been answered when I've seen these Yoders. Big firebox, 16-inch diameter on the cook chamber, 16-inch diameter on this chamber. I do believe, yeah, I would roughly say, all 1/4-inch material throughout the entire pit, all hand welded. Yes, it is made on a production line, so they're not individually made by one person, but I have no complaints. I live in Kingman. I'm only about 45 minutes from from their plant in Yoder, and this thing is just amazing. Of course, you got that pit, you got your firebox. I do think they need to make this little grate here that you set your wood on. It's just 1/4-inch expanded metal, but I think need to make it a little wider so it brings your wood up a little bit, because you get a little bit of ash in there, you have a hell of a time keeping a fire going. That's something you can do yourself. Let's get into the main chamber here. Again, sorry about the light, I really can't focus in on it, but get 2 removable racks here, and I have the optional heat management plate. I actually had to go over and pick up at All Things Barbecue in Wichita. I'm going to give a big shout out to everybody over at All Things Barbecue. They've been fantastic to me. They helped me get this thing registered in my name so the warranty would stay with the smoker and everything else. Fantastic people over there. But you know, not too bad for being made 10/2/07. I did go ahead and repaint it. I will try to remember to throw a picture of what it looked like when I first picked it up from this gentleman. She weathered outside for 7 years and was put in the building 2 years prior to me purchasing this pit. But ladies and gentlemen, this thing right here, these things are real deal. This thing, I've done about 8 cooks on it now. No complaints. I'm actually planning on around the first of the year, maybe a little after, when taxes and stuff come in, and save up a little money. I'm actually thinking about buying a Yoder Kingman smoker. It's actually a 24-inch diameter main chamber. Big. Like I said, guys, this thing is a tank. This is a 400-pound pit, and it's a little smoker. It's an entry-level smoker, guys. I mean, 400 pounds. I mean, I put this in my F-150 and it actually sagged a little in the ass. I mean, you can't ask for anything better, guys. I'll leave a link to Yoder's website in the description. If you guys want to go over and check them out, I will go ahead and tell you, they are not for the weak at heart. They do not sell the stuff you find at Walmart for $200-300. This is the quality you'll get, and just phenomenal. Everything is welded. These ain't going nowhere. Nowhere. You know, no bolts holding chimneys on. No bolts holding your pit to your firebox. I mean, it's all there, people. I've been completely satisfied, or you know, I wouldn't be even looking into their Yoder Kingman, or possibly even their trailered smokers. So, but anyway, guys, girls, pardon me here, that is my review of the Yoder Cheyenne. I can't say anything bad about this pit. I fell in love with it. It's heavy. It holds heat. It don't leak. It just is a freaking pit. I mean, you want something that'll outlast you and be able to pass on to your kids, and then pass on to their kids. You're talking about it right here. As long as you know how to take care of them, and just, you know, treat it like one of your children. That's what I always say. And this thing will outlive 2 or 3 people. I mean, it's just ungodly. I mean, as you can see, this one was built in 07, a fresh coat of paint, and it looks like it just rolled off showroom floor. And I couldn't be any happier, everyone. So, with that said, like I said, I'll leave a link in the description to Yoder, and as well as All Things Barbecue. Like I said, them people have done me very well since I picked this pit up. You know, they hooked me up with that heat management plate. I went over there to buy one, and they just, you know, she said this pit was ordered brand new with one. It wasn't with it. That was a replaceable part. Boom, I got my heat management plate, walked out of there. And I even dropped $150 in there before that. So, like I said, guys, phenomenal pit. I highly recommend it if you're an entry level and you don't mind spending a little bit of money and to get good quality. This is where you go, right here. Yoder Smokers. Alright, guys, it's your friendly neighborhood homebrewing redneck, Rick, and I'll be seeing you guys.